Hey everybody, I'm Jelani.
And I'm Brooks.
And I'm Robbie live.
Oh, where did you come from?
Whoa, that was scary. And of course, together we are Go Figure Reviews, and for today, we are talking about the 80s adventures He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Webstor, the evil master of escape. And this was one of the cartoon figures that we did not review. We didn't review any of these. This is the first one we're doing, just because it looks cool, has a cool feature. So I really
I've been liking the animated, the cartoon collection figures so far.
Yeah.
And I think this is one I missed in the original form. So it's cool to have this.
Yeah, they still got plenty of figures they can mine though, but it is nice to supplement their line with this. And I also do appreciate that they're bringing back into production figures that were popular, like She-Ra and Orko and Triclops. And like that. That's nice that they're doing that too. For people that may have missed things, so maybe they'll redo the original Webstor one day.
Right.
But it's a cool way to pad out the line a little bit. I like that they're diving into new concepts and legends like the Wonder Bread He-Man and shit like that. So I do like it.
Yeah, it's very cool. Looking at the packaging, of course, we look at everything. We look at the back. Apparently, this was seen on the show The Cat and the Spider episode. I don't remember any of that, but I'm sure it was cool. It is on the 80s cartoon. Nice stuff. Where we got it from, how much you paid for it. Pay a little bit, but thanks, Deep. Thanks, Robbie. Yeah. And I'm just giving you crap. That's the barcode. These are the other figures in the wave. This is, we're going to take that off. But looking at that, it has a kitty cat in it. And it has his lovely little hook there. Pretty cool. I think
I like the for the cartoon and the cartoon collection, it has that like Filmation rainbow kind of look.
Yeah.
That's dope, dude. You hear it immediately, right?
Yeah.
I remember like that would come on, it's like either Super Friends or fucking He-Man or something.
Yep.
You know?
So it's pretty cool. We're gonna of course crack this bad boy open and see what's going on.
So here he is out of the package. And like I said, this is one I missed. So I was glad to, at least get another chance to get a version of him to put with the rest of my Motu figures. And he looks pretty cool.
He does. I like the color of him.
The
He's
red
got
eyes.
auburn colors too.
Yeah, he does have the auburn, the blue and orange.
It looks good. I guess it's comic book accurate, or cartoon accurate, I should say. And like you said, the colors really, really pop. I love that little cat that it comes with.
Yeah, the little cat statue.
I guess that's something from that episode.
Right.
Yeah, it's like from one of the episodes that he was in, probably. It's like it's probably like a magical statue or some shit.
Yeah, they're like paying homage to it. So
That's cool.
That's cool.
It's cool.
I like it.
So yeah, and I love the colors, like the blue, from the blue of his skin, his red eyes, just pops, man. Like the orange grappling hook. And the grappling hook is pretty cool too. It has like a little option on the back. There's a little dial that you can turn to either reel in or loosen up the slack on your grappling hook, which is pretty cool. But it doesn't have the kind of up and down action that the vintage one had.
Yeah, it loses its action feature.
Yeah.
I've noticed about Origins, because they're so interchangeable, you can move them around, and the action features that they don't apply to those pieces.
Yeah.
Some things do have no backs and things like that, where the metal armor, the battle armor He-Man.
Yeah.
He doesn't pull apart as well.
I got you.
There are a lot of different features.
It's a great classic. Super 7 was getting into this beforehand, where they were doing vintage feeling figures, but in the Filmation kind of lens, right? And they're continuing on that legacy. We're getting to see characters we didn't get to see in that line, and these are very, very cartoon accurate.
Yeah. I like the colors of them. They do clash a little bit with the regular Origins, but not so much they would be out of place really. So yeah, I've so far I've been really loving these cartoon Origins series.
All right, so now we're going to look at the vintage Webstor compared to this. So obviously this is not based on the cartoon, but the cartoon is based on this figure. Now, what I loved about the original vintage Masters of the Universe line is how scary these things looked.
Yeah,
right?
very imposing.
I mean, if you look at it, like that's really cool and kind of scary, but that's a whole other level. Like that face sculpt is amazing, but everything comes across in the new one, right? Yeah. Right? It really, really does. You got the colors; they're a little bit more like dark, right? But I love this. So this is the classic vintage one, and like the Skeletor mold for the vintage is like one of the scariest, coolest things, right? So he's got the same gimmick with the grapple, but he's got the thing where it's actually attached to his backpack here. So the idea, I don't know if there's a good way to get this, but he is strapped in to this grapple hook up there, and we're going to whisk him up.
Whoa. Wow, he's flying.
Yeah, it's pretty
like
dope.
Tom Cruise,
it's pretty. Yeah, no kidding, right? So it's a really cool gimmick. I remember a Batman figure from Kenner, the Dark Knight collection, that had this.
Yeah.
They can't. Hold on a second. Can we go wider here? Yeah. Let's just. We gotta actually see this. We gotta see this in action. All right, here we go.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
All right. Yeah, Jelani, you grab the top up there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Whee! Look at that. Let's drop him back down. Whee! And then we drop him back up. Oh, it's pretty dope. Yeah, it is what it is. But no, that's the whole point. It looks pretty dope. It's pretty dope. I think it's super awesome. I love the vintage. I really like this one too. I'm just always partial to what I had when I was a kid. But if I didn't have this, that would be totally awesome.
Oh yeah, they look pretty similar, I think, in most respects.
Okay, and here he is under blacklight.
I didn't think he would pop this much, to be honest.
Yeah, he looks great in blacklight.
The orange in particular really is pumping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the little grapple there, right?
Yeah.
And the skin like glows. It's
I
like
love
radioactive.
I absolutely love it.
It's like Toxic Crusaders.
Yeah, dude.
It's radioactive now.
Yeah, and if you'll cut right on the light, we're gonna look at the other two figures. And of course the other one that was glowing was the He-Man from this wave, this cartoon wave. I'm a fan of it. It makes a lot of sense.
Pretty good. Like, I didn't get him because I have like a million He-Mans by now.
Yeah.
But he does look pretty cool.
I like him.
He does not skip leg day.
We've also got Skeletor over here from the same wave.
Yeah.
I mean, these look pretty good. I know we didn't review these, but yeah, just opening them up, I want to see Webstor the most, because he's got the most pop to him with the ropes and things. I'll do like the He-Man and Skeletor. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, like He-Man and Skeletor are alright, but Webstor is one that like I needed.
That Skeletor's dope. It really is.
Yeah.
I do like the Super 7 one maybe slightly better, but it comes with some extra bits, whatever.
A little bit, yeah.
And he's got more articulation.
That He-Man looks like a fucking square to me. You know what I'm saying?
He does look very much like the cartoon He-Man.
Yep. He's perfect. And I like that they didn't put the little squares on the top of his shoulder pads, or the chest plate. Those little square dots that are on the other ones.
Like the riveting.
They don't fit. Yeah. They don't fit with the Funimation animation character. And they look great. I like it. I guess we're doing a review for all three. They look good all together. So all in all, this is a Webstor with his kitty. And he's protecting it from whatever happens in that episode. That's pretty cool that you get a Webstor that you can hang like all the way up.
I like the grappling hook on him.
That is very nice. Just to be sure, we're going to give figure points and say what we say about, everything else about him. So, Robbie, since you're our guest, you're first. How many figure points would you give this Webstor cartoon?
I really like the colors. It really pops. It's a really great representation of the Filmation Webstor from the original He-Man Masters of the Universe cartoon. It's a cool tribute to the original figure as well. I think it's great for the modern collector. These Mattel figures, these Motu Origins, I know I'm the big vintage guy, right? But when certain pieces that are too expensive for me, I get the Motu Origins versions when I can. So I really do enjoy these figures. I will give this one a very enthusiastic 4.5 because I think it does exactly what it's supposed to do. So I like it. I like it a lot.
All right. And Brooks, how many figure points, 0 to 5, would you give it?
I'd probably give this one a 4 because he doesn't come with any weaponry. Like they didn't even give him like like an orange version.
They gave him a kitty.
No, it's not enough.
He played the kitty.
They give him just give him a dumb sword or whatever. But he looks very cool. Like I like his action feature. His action feature is pretty cool, but it's not as cool as like some other.
Like the Vintage. The Vintage has a cooler action feature.
Yeah, a little bit.
You can hang it across.
Yeah,
you can probably
You hook it up and you just pull it and he goes up, man. It's pretty dope. Remember the Batman figure that did that, right? Yeah,
that's true.
On.
You're right. Well, I guess, man, I'll give it a 4. It's just that easy. I mean, it needs a weapon. You're right. It needs a little bit more, but I'm impressed by it. Don't get me wrong, man.
Cool. I'm glad since I missed the original Webstor that they put out another one that I can easily kind of slip into my collection.
Right. It'll work just fine too. So yeah, you guys tell us how many figure points you give it. Of course, like, share, and subscribe. Keep liking it. I mean, it's okay. Mm-hmm. It's all right. You know you like these. Tell your friends. Mm-hmm. Do all the other stuff. And most importantly, we want you to get out there and go figure.